Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. So obviously today, tomorrow, depending on when you watch the video, we'll hear about the Fed interest rate decision. There should be a reduction that could lead to some volatility. So I'm saying that in many videos now because obviously it's not just the Fed day. It's likely going to be the first day in a long time that the Fed actually reduces rates, so it could really lead to some volatility. Either way, whichever way it's going, we have our parameters on the chart. So the support area is unchanged and our scenario is also unchanged. The market is moving slowly towards the support zone here for this internal wave 2. I'm not sure yet if really a wave 2 is already unfolding, because this microstructure is a little bit ambiguous, but certainly long enough for a wave 1 of C of 3. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the entire microstructure, explain it all again. We did that in the last few videos. That hasn't changed at all. But if we start at this B wave low in June, the idea is we are in a C wave to the upside, which would be a 5-wave move. Circle 1, circle 2 bottomed in July. Circle 3 is now unfolding, then circle 4, 5, okay? And 2740 is a first key target. And if you're wondering why the third wave is also an ABC structure, well, because wave 1 as well. And because we're in a larger C wave, which can be an ending diagonal, so it kind of makes sense. Then we had here an ABC in wave 3, and then the A wave itself, it's also an ABC structure. So we're dealing with corrective structures here throughout, but it is still part of a so-called motive wave, a larger diagonal pattern which started in 2022. So the motive waves, they drive the trend. They lead to progress in the chart. These structures can likely be mistaken for, real corrections, but it's, in my view, a diagonal pattern. So that the chart context tells me that. So that means, what am I watching for now? I'm watching for this, I'm watching for this support area here. So as long as we're holding above the 78.6 retracement, which is at 2,527, I'm looking for higher prices. Below that level, upside follow through more directly will become less likely. And the formal invalidation point for this local 1-2 setup, which could lead to a third wave rally in wave C, well, that will be it will be invalidated below 2,502 USD. So normally we say, okay, we have a support area. Wave 2 should normally reach this area. Any break below 2,527 will likely lead to invalidation. The invalidation point is 2,502. So support is not the same as an invalidation point, but if we see a break below support, then it will likely lead to invalidation. We would then need to look at, okay, what else could it be? It will certainly be difficult, a little bit more difficult to interpret than this entire structure. We might then take the view that maybe this A wave formed 5 waves. That's possible, because this B wave is quite shallow, all right, it's quite weak, but that's all stuff for the future. For now, we are above support. We are holding above support. The pullback actually looks corrective, so it's not an impulsive pullback. And I cannot rule out one more high in wave 1, but if it gets too long, then we might already be in the third wave, So all I can say, this is the support area that covers a range of different scenarios. And it's possible this is an A wave, now moving up in B, move down in C. This would be ideal. This is what I would prefer. But it looks a bit like a 3-wave move down. That always keeps the door open for higher. But I'm watching for an A, B, C structure now. And tomorrow we will know more. Or today, depending on when you watch the video. Beware that due to the interest rate decision, scenarios could lead to distortions of the scenarios, and wave patterns might reach their extremes and so on. So that's the update about gold. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out these stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.